please. Hello. Hello. How's it going, lads? How's it going, ladies and gentlemen, please? Welcome to That's Not the Screen Out. Well, there you go. Welcome back to the Humankind Pollute the World challenge, where we are trying to drown the world in putrid exhaust fumes in a single glorious turn that we have been working our way towards here for the last 52 turns. We have dozens of units sprawling around the map, being real annoying. And I kind of need to get to grips to where I was. Now, a lot of my... I'm way over my city limit. That's not good. That's going to have to be dealt with, for sure. I'm also stretching my economy to its limit, too. So there's a lot we need to do. However, we have fully occupied pink now. So they should die pretty quick. Now, curiosity here. Yeah, 8 turns versus... take a while to do some pillaging. Let's have a look. Let's use this. Where does this go? Oh, some islands, perhaps. Hey people, how you all? I'm sure that killing all the humankind with pollution one turn seems like a tall order to me. I think we can do it. I think we have the knowledge, we have the power, we have the technology, we have the know-how. Let's bring these guys over here to check out a little bit of a rest. When can I declare war on Leventa? Uh-oh. I gotta sneeze. Ooh, sorry.
I'm not in the business of making threats. However, in this case,
I need a little bit more war support here. Let's go ahead and start refusing their demands. To try and get our war support up. In theory, they should refuse our demands here if they're angry enough, which should pump our war support up. At the very least, it'll go up slightly faster now. How much of Earth do you own? I own most of the quote-unquote old world. I just need to get to war with these guys again and keep managing my huge stacks of units. So the Mughals... We have no crisis with the Mughals, but we don't have a treaty of peace with the Mughals, so we can actually, theoretically, if we want to, we can attack them in open water and force their war support up, like this. Alright, so we force our war support up, and theirs down. So that seems to be working pretty well for us. Byblos. Am I at war with Byzantium? I am. I need to get over to here, wherever this is. So these guys have full movement. Let's bring them down. See if that makes sense to me. You're out of movement. A lot of army management here. I think you guys can just sit still. Just hang out. You are defending the center. Ooh, I can go grab some kills here potentially on these swordsmen. Yeah, you guys just hang out there. Well, I could probably, honestly, at this point, these units are probably deletable. Let's go ahead and just disband those to save a bit of cash per turn. These guys look like they are potentially pillaging us here. Are we still at war with these guys? We are still at war with them. We have them nearly fully occupied. No, we do have them fully occupied, so I think it is legitimate here to go ahead and look for an attack. So we'll step forward. We'll take these two guys, step them out, and then we'll make the attack. They'll retreat, as expected, up to here, and then we should be able to use the extra movement on the guys that we popped out of the stack to catch this army and whittle our way through them. It's a relatively strong army, but we should be able to defeat them relatively easily. What's the challenge? The basic challenge is that we have to... destroy the enemy. Sorry, we have to flood the world with carbon emissions to the point where it becomes uninhabitable, and we have to do that before, or we have to do that as fast as possible, starting with the industrial era. That's what we have to do. That did not feel like my side used their turns efficiently. I'm going to go ahead and manage that myself next turn. So yeah, that's what we have to do. Can you join? Are you out of range? Can it be done as it's not your turn? Okay, whatever. Can we get an attack off here? No. Most of them will retreat. That's the thing, because they're a little scared of dealing with my massive stacks of units. You make your way over there. You wait a turn. Most of these units I can get them to just sit still. I'll probably want to start like combining them and sending them off to explore places as well eventually. We've got territory we can capture, basically, is my thought. So that's what we would like to do. Just hang on a turn. Perfect. Now we got 6 cities to deal with. Memphis. Okay, we gotta get rid of some of these cities. Hang on. Honestly, Tenochtitlan and Kumbi Saleh both can go at this point. But I don't have the movement to do that. So in Tenochtitlan, I will just do this. Just do those projects. Ashur probably should go as well. I would love to combine these two cities, but that's not viable right now. I can't delete you. Mycenae should stay. Can't be done without enough luxury deposits. Let's see, what could we build here? There's a desert over here we can make use of, and there's a forest over here we can make use of. I guess we just continue to develop a lattice of interesting districts like so. That'll use up 1 turn's worth of stuff. So hold on. Yeah, that'll be fine. We'll leave it like that. Memphis is getting pillaged, I think. No, Memphis is being kept for now because it has manufactories that I want to use. Yep. And yep. I want to build these because these are very, very valuable. Keep you nice and busy. What's the city of Ashur? It's kind of a weak city, to be honest. Probably pillageable. You know what I'll do? Can I gold? Wow, 2,000 gold for an archer? It's a 23 production unit. 2,000 gold? Bro. What? Where did this number come from? Okay. Alright then. What? That's baffling. Hi, Tutikiri. I knew you'd go for the cheese strats too. That makes 3 of us. Well, I mean, look, you gotta go for the one turn victory, if you can manage it. Oh, incense manufactory for sure. We'll grab that. Let me have a little bit of a look around here. Parsa is a busy bee of a city. I would like to build all of these things. However, the ever-expanding carpet of districts also appeals to me. God, I wish districts didn't have to be placed next to each other. It would just make my life so much simpler if I didn't have to. Good, look, I'm sure you got this. Now we need to wait and see what TGM will do. Yeah, I want to see what TGM does. Be curious. I'd meant to get this done a couple of days ago, but my week is actually just like the honestly the worst week for trying to get anything scheduled. I've had to like put off so many things, and I'm only now getting to it on Sunday. Just a rough week for getting things done. Is that what I want to do there? Yeah, that is fine. This can be this. And we could do a little bit more farmage. Do like a wave of districts here. Keep them busy. Okay, we end turn again. Every turn takes a long time. Okay, we're negative on a lot of this.
Boredom is viewed as an archaic anomaly from a stranger time.
Norsemen about to lose their war support. And we have managed to kill our negative loyalty situation, or negative influence situation. So let's resettle. Like so. Yeah, another thing would be expensive. I definitely want to see if I can pick up a few fights around here to pump up their war score. Let me see. Their war support is going up. Refuse their demands to pump their war support higher. Perfect. You want to pump that up as high as possible. These guys are super mad, but I can't actually declare war until I have enough war support, so I'll keep refusing their demands in the hope that they refuse one of my demands, which they won't. I'm sorry to hear that, but glad you've had the type of challenge. Oh, it's not like a bad thing. You know, like, being busy isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just like, you know, when you feel like you're a little bit stretched? I kind of felt that this week. It's been a crazy, crazy week. I think we can just assault and then instantly resolve. Boom. Easy kill. So that should put us in a victory position with this war. Oh, I definitely know the... Yeah, for sure. So we're now negotiating peace with the black player. And so I think consolidation is good. Give me this. I'm already taking that. I've got 230. Let's take all the little chunks of land first. We want to take as much land as possible in a single swipe. I'll take Knossos. If I drop Manavin, I can take Nessa and force the surrender. So we took another chunk of land. Now we're super negative again. But we're going to pillage Knossos. For sure. We'll pillage that. We will go... We'll go pillage Nasa as well. We'll get rid of that. Mike and Abe are keeping. Heidelbar, we're going to get rid of this. You just have to clean up some of these cities to get them out of our way, because it's just like we can't manage this many cities, you know. You discovered a steam train? I like trains. Did I actually? Oh yeah, we can build train stations now. Now there are like sub achievements that we got to do too. Let me just open up that little group that we had going. Have no forest standing on your territory by the end of the game. That one is going to be way too difficult. Possessing all of the oil resources, have factories built on them. Aerodrome or airport, manage to have at least one city that is stable, not revolting when you reach the end game. Having a train station built per city administrative center. Build 20 factories, automated factories. Whew. Build 10 command compounds. Okay, a lot of these are kind of difficult. I'm just going to go for the simple, can I beat the game in one turn? Chopping all the trees is a pain. Yeah, that just sounds like a nightmare. I'm not, you know what? If someone else wants to do that, they can. So I've got to make peace with the Edo Japanese here. Let's see, what can we take? We could take up to 280 worth of stuff. Their big city is Kerma. Can I take Napata and Axum? And then like a chunk out of this city. For surrender. Alright, perfect. I gotta pillage both of these cities. I don't know how these guys managed to take this land. That's a bit confusing. Napata. Go ahead and pillage that. Axum. Go ahead and pillage that. So we get rid of these cities. We don't need them. Because they're just tanking our influence, which is a problem. We need to have our influence at a normal level. Then again, you know, I also just don't want to manage me like this. Okay, so that's 2 of these new cities we just took getting pillaged. You're getting pillaged. I think it's time for Harappa to die, honestly. So bye-bye Harappa. I just need to get my city count down because it's unmanageable at a current standing. Let's talk to the Edo-Japanese. We're going to make demands of them in order to pump up our war support, and then we're going to refuse all of their demands to pump up their war support so we could declare war on them again next turn. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So their war support is pumping. We just need to get ours up, and it is growing quite quickly. War is 1 there. Waiting for war support with these guys. Crisis. I can't make any demands, sadly. That's okay. Crisis. No demands there. I can force a crisis. By doing this. Of course, I lost all my movement here magically. But by attacking them, they have a grievance. And there's some more support consequences for that. Now, I have a non-aggression pact with Leventa. Let's go pillaging. Pillage here. Get rid of these locations. It says 3 turns. My hope is to annoy them enough to cause grievances, which will make future war easier. And then there's a 3rd one over here that I'd like to get to. You guys work on pillaging that as well. See what's happening in the Americas. I won't be able to for a while. I need to get 3-masted something or other. Oh, I have it. I could send someone over there. Well, let's get to that. I have minus 7,000. Minus 7,000 influence per turn and minus 160 gold. So that's a bit of a problem.
I bid you greetings in the
I'd like to go to war with red here. I'd like to do like a 1-turn war if I could. Go ahead and pillage that for me. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to attack them for a while. So you just wait. You wait. 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 Wait, wait. Wait. Actually, I'm going to pillage Tenochtitlan. That's going. More cities need to die. You know what? Let's just kill this city too. It'll take 3 turns, but we'll destroy an enemy city. Makes my life simpler. Make our way over there. $380 gold for an outpost. Perfect. Drop that down there. That worked out exactly how we'd hoped. Get into the water. Make your way to land. Knossos is going to die. That was the plan. Mycenae is staying. You don't have a job right now. Both of you hang out there. And yeah, you just hang out there. You're spoiling for a fight to try and provoke a war between me and Teal. It seems to be working so far. Even if they retreat, that's good for me. Because I should be able to catch them with maybe another unit in the nearby area. Go ahead and join. together in a nice big stack. Continue the pillage. Should, in theory, be able to make this work. Right, Memphis. This is a keeper city, I think, as much as I hate it. It's kind of starving for food. Let's keep the production going. Let's just build all the basics. And then bring the stability and food up, I guess. Let's get our coal online at long last. We can finally get that coal. There. Let's keep you busy. What do you got over here for me, Asher? Well, not much. Build some of that basic infrastructure. San Lorenzo. This shouldn't be a city. Hold on. San Lorenzo needs to get deleted. Or at least Atheni needs to get deleted. Hang on. Instant resolve. Thank you. Yeah, Athens was supposed to get deleted. Where? You will take a while. Go delete Athens. Keep yourself busy. Hold on, wait. Pillage is what you were supposed to be doing. Yeah, San Lorenzo, I guess we can do... let's do this. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2. Keep you busy. Napatha. The city's getting deleted, so I'll just click something random. Knossos is getting deleted, so I'll click something random. Nessa is getting deleted, so I'll click something random. Right, you're coming up here to delete that. Good job. And then Axum is being deleted, so I'll just click something random. In terms of commandment, artistic ownership, this would be +1 influence on research quarters, or +1 influence on commerce quarters. Well, I don't really have the influence right now because I'm at -7k per turn. Let's grab feudalism. And end our turn.
Farmers' quarters. The only thing more impressive than that are the citizens' waistlines.
Okay, perfect. So we've managed to trim back down to like 9 cities, which is like ideal scenario territory. We're under attack here. Let's instantly resolve this. Continue your pillaging. See, this is the thing that's annoying. Let's re-outpost it. And then we also need to re-outpost this. This is using up my army, which is lowering my gold obligations, which is ideal, in fact. Then you re-outpost here. So I'm kind of trimming down my army as I do this. Go ahead and re-outpost. Pillage this, Nesa. Build something random because you're getting pillaged. So I'll go down to 8 cities soon, which will be perfect. Go ahead and re-outpost this. I control most of the world at this point, which is feeling pretty good. I definitely need to, like, place this outpost there. Let's go ahead and declare war on the Garamantes and see if we can take the city of Kiss. Instantly resolved. Perfect. So that should be another player defeated. 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay. We're now negotiating peace with the Byzantines. And they have a couple of cities that we want to get rid of. I want to take Byblos and Huzhou. But I guess if I left Byblos, I could take this instead. Oh, I'm 1 point off. See, this is silly. I'm 1 point over my limit. Come on. For real? I'm 1 point over my limit. Wow. Well, just wow. Just baffling. I would like to consolidate this section so I don't have to fight them here anymore. That's fantastic. I'll take Byblos and I'll leave them with Hui Jizu. Perfect. Let's make sure we make demands of them and then refuse all their demands. We want to pump their war support back up as high as possible in a single turn. Yeah. And yeah, there you go. Perfecto. Nearest army, go ahead and pillage this. We don't need this city. We'll retool all this when we get around to it. Just I can't deal with like negative economy. So we'll be able to redeclare war on them soon. Refuse demands. Perfect. Crisis. I have no crisis against them. That feels bad. Can I keep attacking them? Instantly resolve. Perfect. That should trigger a grievance. Hey, thank you so much for the gifted sub to 2D Kiri. RSNA13, thank you so much. Alright, let's head to the east. Ooh, a free war support boost. Perfect. So we'll be able to declare war on them very, very soon. You've done your job. Go rejoin. You're set up to go to war with Kerma. Next turn, that war begins. Refuse demands. Let's make sure we add all of our demands in so that the war is simpler. We have full control over this area. So this will be a very swift and very effective war. That is perfectamundo. Alright, make your way here. Let's catch these guys on the retreat. Instant resolve. Thank you. Anyone actually fighting battles is a nerd, in my opinion. You need to pillage this. When you've got the Mongol hordes, you don't need to fight the battles. Hold on, 2 seconds. It's getting dark in my room, but I actually like to have lights on while I'm on the computer. Hello, little fluffy bunny. You're my favorite. Hi. Every time you walk past your pet, you of course have to pet them. It's the natural order of things. Man. So I think this is meant to be Japan, then this is like Kamchatka, whatever that place is. You guys are waiting for a response. Let's catch these little armies out. You're trespassing and will take damage each turn. So let's get you out of the trespassing range, I guess. That seems reasonable. Do you edit your own videos? I used to edit the vast majority of my own videos. Nowadays, I pay Morbis to do that for me. He edits my videos. He does a damn good job, if I may say. Right. Farmer's Quarter. You know what I need to do? I need to turn this on so I can see the colors a little bit better. Need to mix in a few of those. Let's get the gold manufactory. That'll give me a little bit more. So we're looking in great shape. I think train stations are going to be soon. So now, train stations get +5 industry per adjacent maker's quarter. So I think in ideal circumstances, they would go where that makes sense. So let's, like, near industry quarters. So we'll pop it down there. We'll surround it. We'll surround this like that. Byblos is being pillaged, so I'll just build something random. Sarakin is being pillaged, so I'll just build something random. Makumba is being actually fine. Nothing bad's happening here. we'll get that. Plus, we'd like to get some train stations. There's a train station. That'll cost me 40 stability, but I can live with that. That'll cost me some stability as well. That'll keep you busy for a while. Tech-wise, I think we'll just grab theology, because that's another city slot. That's a big deal. Any more city slots in the tech tree? There's one. So I want that city cap right there. Any more city cap? Urban planning is one. I just need to get my city cap up so I'm not like drowning in negative influence. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Are we ready for war anywhere? No. Almost. Yes, next turn. Refuse your demands.
This does very little to placate me. Try harder.
Did he pick up theology? Did I just get here? Yeah, I picked up theology. Oh. So many notifications.
So nice when things are good for me and bad.
Just can I close that and end my turn? Maybe. Wow, I know nothing of this game. If not, which program do you use? I edit my own videos and I use a paid-for version of Adobe Premiere. I have a full Adobe subscription. So that's what I use. Yes, you'll run away, of course. That is the natural order of things. All shall run in fear from me. I'm, of course, the most terrifying thing on this earth. So we want to go to war with the Ghanaians again. We want to hit La Venta. We also want to go to war with the Edo-Japanese again. And we want to hit Kerma with these full stacks. Let's just get everyone in kind of position here. Vaguely. And then hit. Assault. Instant resolve. Thanks for the kills. So that should be that war essentially over in one turn. And we want to do the same thing here. You're pillaging. You were meant to be pillaging. Refused demands. I can go to war with these guys next turn. Can I kick these guys out? I can. Then go back to pillaging. I can't quite reach their city with this unit, but I can get close. And close is all we need for now. Will you accept this offer? So this is the Garamantes, who I have obliterated. I'm going to take their city, force their surrender. Step on their city to pillage it. And erase their stain on history, one might say. They've been annoying to me this entire game. So we're almost not ready to go to war with these guys as well. Refuse their demands. How is our culture looking here? Yeah, our culture is just like, we own the map. What about our religion? Less so on the religion front. Although it does look like it's starting to spread. Surprisingly. So your job is to try and kill their units and kick them out of where they don't belong. Can you attack? No, you can't, unfortunately. Alright, let's start combining some of these units together where it makes sense. Heading to America with a stack of Mongol hordes. Say what's up. You guys
Once again, you show
are making demands, of course. But I'm going to refuse them all, declare war next turn, and hopefully wipe you off the map as well. So I can focus on the economics of the issue. So you're actually just like stuck here. No, that's unfortunate. Get everyone onto land. So I don't think I need all these Mongol hordes over here. Let's bring them down to Sus. Hang on there. Are you going to edit this into a video? I wasn't thinking of doing it. I was thinking of maybe trying this challenge again in a different configuration. This is more meant to be a live stream. It's part of the Humankind challenge. It'd be a bit of fun to participate in the community event. Go ahead and do this. I could do it. I'll have a think about it. It's not a no. It's kind of like I didn't think of doing it. It was I thought of this as more of like a fun live stream thing for people to tune in and check out. Let's make sure you get instantly resolved. I suppose it could be edited. I suppose what I could do is do like a meta narrative. I could do a little voiceover about the challenge and then have like footage from the challenge cut in. That way it could be like a 15-minute video rather than like a 12-hour live stream, which is what it seems to be shaping up to be if I want to achieve what I want to achieve. You guys just need to be in position. I do need to start thinking about disbanding some of these Mongol hordes because I think I have too many now at this point. It was useful when there was like still the whole world to conquer, but now that I've conquered the world, it's feeling a little redundant. You should be pillaging. I hate that attacking someone interrupts the pillage. That kind of irks me a little bit. I'm not going to lie about that. Okay, cities. Memphis is a keeper. So, grain silos is not a bad one. I think focusing on city growth is okay here. Although, I do really need money. Very, very behind on money. Let's do this. And this. And then we'll build the Great Mosque. Get that done. Ashur is meant to be a deleter city, I think. Can I eat this with someone? I could eat it with Ukenge, and I will. That'll crush the stability in here, but at the very least I'll be able to sort things out. Why is your production infinite? Ah, I have collective minds active. Very well. Let's cancel that. That makes a lot more sense as to why I wasn't making any progress in the city. Silly potato. Yeah, perfect. You get to work on that. And expert policy is fine. Can you do these? Just get all these if you can. In the city of Kiss, you're being pillaged, so just do that. And the city of Parsa, it's probably about time we do consider attaching, like a little bit more. Like so. Begin the pollution train by building train stations, ironically enough, or perhaps unironically enough. Like so. That'll keep the city busy for a good while, although stability is tanking in here, so that might not be the right move. What can we do about stability? I guess we can do this prioritized. And more. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That was not. I don't know how I managed to get to that hotkey. Like so. Let's see. There. There. Let's prioritize these. It's kind of annoying that I have to do it like this. I have to like slowly drag them along the list. Why didn't that work? There we go. Perfecto. No, I cancelled one. Oh my god. And me. I don't even know what one that was. Probably there. Now I have to drag it all the way up.
Potatoes.
Okay.
Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash
Artistic
'em,
expressions.
stick 'em in a stew.
One day, we'll be able to afford something with influence. One day, a day is coming, Copium. What have you found to be the best unit combo in the game? Mongol Horde plus Mongol Horde. Close to victory in the Edo-Japanese War. I think they're literally just done for now. I can take all of their land. Boom. They are officially dead, and I will be keeping Kerma. Kerma is a keeper. It's rare that we find a keeper city. Kerma is a keeper. I'm loving that I'm able to, like, demolish these, or rather put down these outposts and upgrade my cities. Let's attach another territory or two, just to kind of switch up the city. Let's build this. Yeah, let's just follow the guide where we get the most value. You know what? Maybe I need to detach with this. Just to get that stability up a scooch. Let's give the city a garrison as well. And then move these guys towards Leventa.
This is like
Okay. So now we need to start attack. Thank you for the war support against your people. Are we ready for war here? We are. Refuse your demands.
once again. You show how.
Refuse your demands. So, thinking about our next moves is come down here. You make your way there. You come this way. You come this way. And you head this way. Let us begin the war with you. Surprise war, perfect. Jump up and get down. Make an outpost, thank you. Get in the water.
Give me your gold.
Refuse their demands.
You show how.
Refuse their demands.
This does very little to protect
Refuse their
my
demands.
family, and this does
Refuse their demands.
This does very little.
And then surprise war. One turn war. Assault, instantly resolve. They are dead. It's taken us a very long time, but we are finally in control of the entire world, essentially. Mongol Horde. Don't think I need many units over this way. The only guy I've been having trouble getting to war with is these purple guys.
Potatoes. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew.
Pollution started, it's coming.
Mash 'em, stick 'em in a
Yes.
stew.
So we're at level 1 pollution. Yeah, the pollution has begun, so that's good. But we're not in the industrial area yet. That's the important thing. What's the pollution challenge? We have to try to, starting from the industrial era, cause the pollution endgame condition as fast as possible. Okay, so our economy is recovering. We own the world. Perfect. And the work can truly begin now. Like, you thought what we were doing up to this point was the work. No. That was the preparation. That was the beginning. Probably is a good idea to get into the water here. Head south. Head northwest. I need to give these cities a garrison. Actually, that's 20 stability for having a units inside the city, which is honestly like a massive amount of stability. How is that purple? What?
Potatoes.
This is purple.
Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew.
Am I colorblind? Are these not? Is this not purple? This color is purple. Hey Potato, what about a Kree game in the Civ 6 at any time in the future? It could happen. Just because it hasn't doesn't mean it won't. It could happen. It's not currently in my plans. Like directly. It's not out of my plans. I'm not planning against it. I haven't gotten around to it. There's a lot of civs in the game. Can we make this work? Instantly resolve. Perfect. So that city is under control now. And we're continuing to explore. I think we just throw down the outpost like there-ish.
Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew.
Is there no America on this map? We started off on Europe, so we just haven't seen America. Like, it's over here somewhere. We just haven't found them. The city of San Lorenzo was meant to be deleted, but honestly, it's in such a good spot now that I look at it that it might be kept. It needs to be completely overhauled and reworked. Let's go to expert policy. Let's go to city growth. Focus on growth and production. Let's get our manufactory up. And let's begin overhauling the city for its true purpose, which is production. So I'm going to replace this. Like so. Train station there and there. You there. You'll be busy for a while, so I'll leave you to it. We also want this. Let's get all of this infrastructure to have it.
A link for commerce and commuters.
Build a railway line between two cities. We got a cultural wonder. Excellent. So now we want to go to war with the Ghanaians. It's about time. You're pillaging that in one turn. Kill. Assault, instantly resolve. War with them, instantaneously over. Perfect. For some reason, Byzantium just isn't dead yet. They died, even though I've taken the city. What we could do is begin the process of pillaging their city to make it go faster. And begin just like hammering all of their districts for yields and stuff. Alright, let's have a little explore. Still haven't found America. Still looking for America. We own this. Can I do this? I can't afford it in terms of influence because I'm still negative. Would it be truly evil if I took my time to pillage the city? Possibly. Go ahead and sail towards America, hordes. The Mongols are getting on boats. That's never gone poorly for us before, has it? Can I attack the black player right now? Let's see. That's Norseman. Refuse their demands. They have a lot of very angry men. Yeah, I think we could attack them. However, I do think my priority should be thieves. Let's get lined up near their city. Okay, so they actually won that one, interestingly enough. Because of the caravels. That's okay. At this point, losing units isn't a big deal. So I think eventually Mokenge will want to own like the entirety of Europe. I'll have a city that owns like North Africa. I'll have a city that owns South Africa. I'll have a city that owns like Central Europe and Western Asia. I'll have one that owns Northern Asia, and then Southern Asia. Kind of like how we fix things up. But I don't need 3 cities in Europe. I need 2 in Africa maybe, and then like 3 or 4 over here. So we'll have to kind of like divvy them up. Go ahead and attack, and they run away. Naturally, they always run away. They never stay. However, I can catch them, which feels good. That should force the war. Instant resolve. That should force the war to become
Once again, you show how
more meaningful. I'll be able to sit here and refuse their demands to force their war support to go up to 100. And the higher their war support is, the more I can take in the war.
you show how inadequate you are. Once again, you show how inadequate you are.
Things have
I enjoy the first 50 turns of a Civ game much more than the rest. I think that's just because that is the
Very little.
that's the part that you have the most familiarity with, and where you feel safest and most secure, because it's the part of the game that you spend the most
Once again,
where you're working with potential, unrealized potential. And then when you actually get into like the nitty gritty of the mid game, you actually have to deal with the consequences of the choices that you've made earlier. And sometimes you didn't make good choices, and so you're forced to deal, and like you have to kind of almost confront your past self in a way that isn't fun. I think that's part of why the mid game isn't so fun for these games. Now, it's not always the case. That process in of itself isn't naturally fun to most people, is my opinion. Let's see, where did they go? They went up here. Okay, pillage still going through. So the city has a garrison, that's perfect. Let's start making a garrison for San Lorenzo. Kerma, you guys just go in auto sleep mode. Nineveh, apparently, actually the rebels beat Rome. That makes my life way easier. Like, impossibly easier. Hilariously easier, to be honest with you. So Memphis is a keeper, as much as I don't love this city because of the way it's set up. City growth is the move. No. Let's do expert policy, food, production, money, science in that order. Hey. You're gonna hurt your teeth if you try and escape. She keeps trying to like bite her way through our bars, which obviously she can't do. But she's a dumb rabbit and she doesn't know the better. It's not good for her teeth, and I keep trying to get it to stop and she won't stop, and it's really frustrating. But that is there. There. Okay, whole bunch of industrial zones in the area. There you go. The war support system confuses the hell out of me. It's really, really simple once you understand it. Garamantes are dead. Okay, another civ has fallen. Perfect. Byzantines, give me everything. Thanks.
Some of us are born
So that should be the Byzantines dead. Refuse your demands. This is actually probably not what we want to do with this army. We probably want to go attack purple. Similarly, we want to get some units down here. Assault, instantly resolve. Perfect. We own Thebes. We can pick a new religious belief. Eschew gluttony. This gives me cheaper units. Develop the intellect. Proselytize daily. That's good for the influence. Now, why can't I absorb here? Presence of a hostile army. Are you for real? Is there like something in the fog of war that I can't see? Hey! Hey! Get the hell out of there! Get the hell out of there! What are you doing? You're gonna hurt your teeth. You're gonna hurt your teeth. Accidental montage. Right. Let's make sure we claim this. Do. Let's run a few units up to the north to take on those rebels. You could park on Leventa and go asleep. Catch those guys out. You guys can go to America. I don't need to own America to make this work, but it would be nice. I need to find whatever this unit is that's in my borders that's preventing this combination of things. It's really confusing to me that there's like an army somewhere inside my borders of the city of Macumba that's like preventing me from combining cities. Because I can go the other way, but I can't go this way. Very, very confusing. Hey, Potato has its hanging spud. It's going pretty well, actually. We're making good progress on the challenge. Things are advancing nicely. That's a big old stack of bad guys. Assault, instantly resolve. Perfect. Alright, so the only city left now to take is Agra. You also want to go to war with these guys. Let's just go ahead and... I need to find this army. Let me look at the fog of war here. Is it up here somewhere? Like, where is it? Is the thing. Where are they hiding? Hey! Stop that. Hey! Give it a rest. Get out of there. Get. Go on. Good girl. Alright. So we got a train station here. I wanted another one. Loyalty here, or stability here, is fine. Let's do that and continue to build train stations. Top right in the sea, maybe they could be, I don't know. So that's that. Where else we got for train stations? Cyclopean Fortress. I feel like these should give stability too. 748 turns. That's okay. We're getting these train stations up. It is a maximum priority for me. Okay. Kerma. Let's get that coal. A little bit more food in Kerma. And then a train station here makes sense. Boom, like that. And then a train station do this. And we do this. Do this. We throw down a few of those. Macumba, good work. Let's make some more train stations. I'll pop a train station there. And then replace all these with industrial zones. Then you, well, sorry, I want food production, gold, science, like that. Let's make sure we get this granary thing. Let's make that a high priority, to be honest with you. Then I want to do a terrain station, like so. Boom, boom. Then a train station there. Boom, boom. Like so. Keeping these guys busy for a while. Yes, I definitely want these manufactories. These are good manufactories. Independent peoples. Don't really mind about independent peoples. Let's go to the next turn. Pollution is done once again. You just have your city's output right when you turn on the first light bulbs. Should only take effect later on, not right when it starts. The problem is that players are so good at the game that they accelerate through like the pollution steps way too fast. Let's instantly resolve. Of course, that takes my movement away. That's okay, because I do have a unit that can potentially attack Nineveh here. Assault, instantly resolve. Nineveh is mine. 11k to absorb this pointless city. Wow. Not even worth it, dude. It feels like there's some sort of minimum pricing on a lot of these things that feels completely out of whack with how they should be. I don't know if I'm crazy on that front. Can you stop? Hey! You will never escape. It is designed to contain you so that you don't destroy my house. Rabbits, man. They don't understand. They don't get it. They don't understand that they are a danger. Let's pop that there. You have to build all the buildings first to make it cheaper. But like, it's a one-tile city with like a few districts. This is like so pointlessly expensive to attach. And it comes with a huge amount of downsides too. Yoink. Thank you, Ghana. I have taken all of Ghana's cities. Laventa. I think we can stay where we are. I accept. Okay, what are you? You are a Mongol horde. Make your way over here. You're just going straight east, I believe. You were heading up to the northeast, like so. These are 3 full stacks. You guys can just hang out. I think I can take on Agra without your assistance. Like so. Hang on a turn. Go join the city garrison. Cannot be done as the army is currently locked. Fair enough. So, what are other sources of pollution I can get right now? It's mostly train stations. And this right here, the sawmill. So, Commons Quarter, Industry, City Cap. Perfect. I don't know how you guys got here, but I'm okay with it. Assault. Instantly resolve. So that's that war done. Germany has its own polluting district. That is true. But the limit isn't production. That's not the limit isn't the amount of pollution I can make. The limit is setting up for the perfect turn. The perfect moment. The one beautiful turn in which the world instantaneously falls to anarchy. That's our goal here. So you're fine. Nineveh. You. Honestly, what is this district? A Kaiserdom? Yeah, it's fine. Make industrial zones. Let's get some stability. Hyozu. These cities will eventually be like merged and destroyed.
Lightning in a bottle.
Perfect. So we just got electricity. That gives us access to coal generators. Per coal, I believe. Which is a big deal. So our yields should start to increase. There is a lot of coal on the map that we're just not accessing yet, partially because we haven't like actually improved it, because our influence is so low, and that's why we need to get it higher. That's why I've been taking things that give me extra influence. Pop that there. So we own GB. Let's go up to here. +2 combat strength on units. That seems quite based for continuing the assault. So the Mughals have lost their war. I think it would be good to take these. I think the trick is to take a whole city plus some territory.
You did have to accept.
Boom. We took a whole city. Perfect. We can keep the city because we're not that much above our limit. What we really need to do is like destroy all these districts. Can I do that? Do I have to pillage it? Maybe I can do this. Hold on. If I mass spread out, because I don't need these economic districts. That was not what I meant to do. And so if I can mass spread out and pillage everything I don't need. Like, what are these? Kunas, that's fine. Barres are fine. I don't need a research quarter, like, let's be real. So I'm wondering, can I like retool the city's landscape by pillaging? Does this upset the city? I don't know. Let's give it a try. I've never tried this before. Going the scorched earth route. So that should hopefully I accept.
I wish I could claim.
And I'd like to force another war with them. Enemy boats down here. These are cogs. I'm floating in. I'm not sure, to be honest. I can't tell. I reckon if I had enough of these guys all in one spot, I could do it. I'm wondering if I can kill these guys with a single stack. I probably can't, actually. I need to get the second stack over there. I can do it next turn. Yeah, head to America. Let's get them all going. Maybe there's another player. Maybe there's more land we can conquer.
Potatoes.
Thank you so much, Afrongo, for the Twitch Prime. Appreciate you, man. Agra. I think you guys are kind of stuck here a little bit. I'm okay with that. It's not what I'm clicking. I clicked on these guys to merge them. Wow, okay. You wait a turn. Wait a turn. Go garrison the capital. Let's disband you. I could absorb here, but that would like tank my stability to a level that I would never recover from. Cities need to be retooled before I can get away with that. Alright, looking at La Venta again. So we want to build like a carpet of incredible complexity. Ebony manufactory, for sure. We can grab that. It's a lot of stability, a lot of scaling production. I gotta get on my coal online as well. Let's do this. So. These cost no stability because they're between two commons quarters. And then we wait. What are you doing? Akitaten. You're being pillaged and stuff, so get the basics. Keep you busy for a while I think about what I want to do in the rest of my empire. God, this is just a terrible city in so many ways. Yeah, it needs to be deleted. It needs to be uncitied. It's counter to the current world conquest thing, but I wish the AI built larger empires. They built really huge empires. I just conquered them all. They build as big as they can and they like attack each other. I was the force that interrupted all of that. Alright, let's get that coal online. So you're working your way through your stuff. Honestly, at this point, do I have the final thing, right? This. The colony blueprint, right? No, I want civil engineering. I can make the colony blueprint work. Hold on. Akitaten. So yes, I want to build settlers. That's advanced colony, right? You think about that if that's the one that I want. No, I want the colony blueprint. How much does it cost to make a city at this point? 3,000 influence. Jesus. So what's the next era? The next era is industrial. We're 200 turns away from the next pollution threshold. Okay, we're getting there quickly. Relative to how it was going for a long time. What's the use of these guys? No, we'll just kind of move them all in this vague direction and we'll sort them out next turn. Disband. Go there, I guess. You're waiting for someone. Oh, they're there. You can attack now. Assault, instant resolve, perfect. We took out Sus. It's a little sussy. What else we got? Thieves. I wanted to try and find enemy boats to start a fight. There's many boats.
You are as welcome as...
I have no demands on them, unfortunately. This Mongol horde can go to America. Interestingly enough, I have like some knowledge of what's going on in America, weirdly. Hang on. So the city of Mycenae has been hard at work at making train stations, which explains the loyalty drop. Let's do this. some stability in the house. Put a garrison there, put a garrison there, put a garrison there. That'll keep you busy for a little while. Makenge. We're negative stability, we're negative housing. Get these basics. Build another holy site. Nineveh. Get those industrial zones polluting. Parsimonious, locked down. I'll take parsimonious, that's fine. I would like to eat Parsa with Makenge, but I don't think that's a good long-term move, actually. I think I should continue to keep my cities relatively small for a little while and then look to merge. We can own another city, perfect. And cheaper commons quarters, that's good. Now, Northmen. Give me your last remaining land. Destroyed. That's the last player who could oppose me, aside from purple. I think America might actually just be empty or full of, like, independent peoples. I think that might actually be the fate of America. So, go here, go here, go here. And, yeah. Sorry, I was thinking of something. I can't tell you what that joke was. My mind wandered in the Zen landscape of humankind, and I thought about something funny that happened the other day. I cannot tell you. Unfortunately. Make your way this way, you hang on there. Go. Can you respond to orders, please? I've told you many... Oh, I guess that's inside his borders. That makes more sense. So that's them dead. You're waiting for Mughal War. Memphis and Akhenaten can merge, I think. That's like a reasonable thing to do. Simplifies this area. And I'll grab Huajizu as well. And like this. So that simplifies my life here. I am negative like an absurd amount of food, but we can sort that out. Namely by doing expert policy. So we'll sort that out in a little bit. We'll just do like a little bit of foodage. A little bit of everything, you know? I'll keep you busy for a while. The city of Sus can be eaten by Mycenae now. Just do that. Children's rights. I don't know what I'll do for children's rights. Let's see. Chivalry. Be okay to pick up the hamlet. Do I need oil? I don't need oil. Airdromes are useful. I think it would be good to pick up mechanization now. Let's get to work on that. I can start actually polluting the world at a reasonable level. Does the game end if you conquer everyone? No. The win condition is
I have something here.
The win condition is pollution only.
Cultural wonder. In my considered opinion, one of your competitors garnered a lot of fame building that monstrosity.
So, hang out there. Go there. Go there. You're in position there. Well, jump in the water. Go there. You. Happy days. There's a bunch of unclaimed wonders, interestingly enough. Oh yeah, the American expedition. I thought I told you to wait. Wait. So we're making our way through our turns a little bit quicker now, which is nice. We're getting into the phase of the game where we can actually set up for the goal, which is kind of exciting. And bittersweet as well, because we spent a lot of time on this empire. So it'll be sad to see it go. Let's make sure we continue the pattern. The pattern must be obeyed. If we follow the pattern, we will be given success. So let's move. Let's try to do a mixture of these. Mix them in together. There we go. And now we need to do the same over here. We need to build a pattern for stability. That's there. Let me fill in the gaps. Sus is going to be eaten, I think. So just build all this crap to make it cheaper when it eventually happens. There we go. Oh, look at that little fluffy baby. Good girl. She's not being a horrifying monster right now. Yes, we definitely want industrial silos. Perfecto. Astute. Right. How much is it now?
Potatoes. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew.
Where do we
Boil 'em, mash 'em,
begin
stick 'em in a stew.
our new city? I reckon Musica is a good spot for a city for controlling the north. Memphis is controlling down here very well. It's doing a good job. I reckon we need a city that we're building off of out of here. So let's start in Regulus here. It's an untainted city. I can evolve it into a city. It'll be an ancient, early modern era one, so it'll have nearly everything unlocked. And we can start a new pattern. So I think the first thing to do is to get a train station and surround it with industrial zones. So that'll be what we do for the first turn. We'll let that go. You are waiting. Wait. 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 And wait. City needs orders. Kerma. The pattern continues. So the pattern that I'm doing is a sort of a fractal repeating pattern. Let's do expert policy in here to make sure the city is fed. Potato.gg when? If you find someone who's willing to deploy a website for me, I will do it. The issue is I just have too little mental energy and executive function to find time to do those things. Okay, so let's think about this. Stability here is quite low. So this should all be replaced. We're going to build off of this pattern here. I'm going to kill a little bit of food. Hold on. Put this here. Destiny made it not open source anymore. Oh, rip. I wonder now. I wonder. Well, I mean, like, all the derivatives are open source now, aren't they? So, like, theoretically, you could build one off of what he did. But I think if I was doing it, I would build my own one. In any way, just to, like, have my own proprietary memes or whatever. Okay, let's keep you busy. You, in here, you've done a great job. To the point where, actually, it kind of makes sense to give you another territory, because you filled up all your tiles with industrial zones. So let's attach it and continue to expand it. Should be on expert policy. Like, they've done an okay job in Nineveh. I don't know if farming the desert makes any sense to me. I definitely feel like that makes sense to me, though. This.
Potatoes. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew.
War summons, naval artillery. Let's grab mercantilism. Tech-wise. Hamlet industry cost. There is something I'm looking for here. Industrial area units, no. Research quarter. This might be it. Farmers quarter cheaper. Stability from population. That's helpful. Let's make sure we're not missing anything key here. I think we're good. So I think we're basically getting towards the win condition here. Go climate, go climate. Yeah, we're up to 85 pollution per turn. And we can get that up very, very rapidly here, in fact. Now, my one worry is if I hit pollution thresholds a little bit too hard too early, might be a problem. But what if I just tried to do this, right? We grab the sawmill and see where that takes us pollution-wise. Am I ready for war with Mughals? No, I need to like, there we go. I need to make a demand and then refuse their demands. And then next turn, after I force their war support up to the maximum,
You show how
I'll be able to
this does very little to me.
declare a war. That's perfect. We'll grab that, I guess. You hang on there. You're waiting. You're waiting. You're waiting. Man, it's so nice to be done with the world conquest. It's making the turns just fly by. It's beautiful. So do this. Here, it makes sense to do that and that. So my production is beginning to ramp. I don't know what these are. I'm probably just going to erase them. Keep this project on the move. What do we got here in Mykenay? Now that is a beautiful city in terms of train stationing. Could probably attach a new territory here. Let's grab Sulafat. Train station. Perfect. I know these train stations are all like right beside each other. Listen, don't criticize me. I can't handle it. Not today. Yeah. A little bit like that. Looking good. Fanatical on cities? Tolerant or fanatical? So this pollution number should jump now. Yeah, 93 turns to get to level 1 pollution. Perfecto. 10% food from fertilizer plant. What is it in 1 turn? You're already accumulating pollution. Well, I can explain that, sure. So the challenge is The challenge is whoever can end the world in terms of pollution first
I'm on it.
based on the number of turns spent in the industrial era. So,
Keep up the
if I only ever spent 1 turn in the industrial era, I have polluted the world in 1 turn. Does that make sense?
onward.
Can you detach, please? Thank you. So that's the logic behind that. So in 1 turn, it's slightly like, I mean, it's technically, you could say it's clickbait, but it's based on the challenge itself. It makes sense in context of the challenge, right? Surprise war. Attack. Assault, instantly resolve. I mean, the Mongol
Permanent
hordes
settlement on another
are
continent.
just still
Quite the globe-spanning imperialist you've become.
just absolutely nuts. Can you get this assault here? Assault, instantly resolve, perfecto. Enemies defeated. So that's that war over. I just need to kill Agra next. We have found America, and we have found it wanting. There's nothing there. It's empty. Just like in the real life. There's nothing in America, except cars and roads. Okay. America's okay. Nothing too wrong with them. Let's do this. Keep working on that. Go there and turn. Hi, I'm American. We have more than that. That feels like a reach. Microbiology research. Okay. It's good, good, good. Boom, 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 boom. We must expand the pattern in a great goo-like manner. Grey goo, great goo. Okay, time to put some of these units asleep because I'm tired of managing them. Let's found a city right there. I evolve you into a city. And we begin the pattern. The pattern is infinite, it is forever. And it will be infinite and always forever. I think at this point now, we're at a limit of like meaningful memes. Probably about time I should delete some of these units. You know what I could do actually? I could send some of them to the new world to be turned into outposts. That at least gets me some use out of them. So I will do that where it makes sense. City of Sus. Let's just absorb it into the collective, the glorious collective. I think dropping one right there feels good. And dropping one right there feels good. Han Seong has advanced admirably. Let's keep developing it. Boom, boom. Very nice, very nice. Feeling good. You go there, there, and there. You go there, you go there. Alright, good, good, good. The pattern continues. Close to victory. Merchant star has been earned. So this is the war with the Mughals. I want to take this city of Yazd. And then I will take a chunk of Thebes, force their surrender. So all they've got left is this tiny little chunk of land. So I'll need another war, unfortunately. I refuse.
This does very little.
Can I be like, hey? I can't make a deal, unfortunately. I said, hey. I said, hey. There's got to be some natural wonders in America somewhere. Hey, there's the Great Blue Hole. Just called it. Called it before I even knew it was there. Yep, that sounds good. Alright. Colonization. Harmonious on captured city would be ideal. I want to save my influence for other things, though. I definitely want to save my influence. It looks like they're used to be cities over here. It looks like they were minor civilizations that rose and fell. The clear ruins button is not very clear. I'll be real with you. Let's get all our basics like copper. Any train stations? Mod check. Stability is looking okay in here, so we can go a little bit wild with train stations. Doesn't make sense to do in there. So those are worth 5 pollution each, which is ideal. It's not what I clicked. I don't understand how I keep opening that menu. It's like Shift A or something I'm pressing. Alright. Good. Up to 134 pollution per turn. Yazulprura should probably be consumed, but it'll be retooled first. So I'll get all these basic things. Well, actually, hold on. Expert policy. Food growth. Make sure we get that industry going. And then first things first is replace all this science with production. Because that is what we need. Is just all of the production. Take the city a while to build up, but it will. Go to work. Train station there. We'll get a sawmill later. We got a combustion engine research, so we have access to oil. It's good news. I need to get another piece of territory. Yeah, that looks good. I need to start going through my territories and looking for resources that I don't have improved, like coal. There's a coal here that's not online. I think every point of coal here actually like improves my empire in a very, very significant way. So, yeah, I think it like gives me +1 yield to all my basic districts. So I need to get that coal online as like as a major priority. Go there. The city will need to be expanded again soon. It's already filled out its entire district area, which I think means it might be justified to pick up the sawmill. Good exploration. I'm just going to drop an outpost here. Just start dropping them. Even if it doesn't fully make sense, we'll do it. Just want to have control of America as well if we can. Indonesia. Nice work. So we want to kill the food. The food is not important to us at all here, I think. I mean, food's okay. But the production is the thing that like really seals the deal for this challenge. So I don't really see a need to focus on anything else. You're finally reaching the point where I would consider you close to being quote-unquote finished as a city. Finished in the sense that you should be expanded or deleted or whatever. The pattern continues in Leventa. We must read into the pattern. Continue to expand, alternating. A mixture of industrial zones and commons quarters. It is the perfect pattern. No changes need to be made. The creator laid it down. You kind of like make it cultish. What turn is it right now? It's turn 70. Will you post the videos of this run? I might edit it down into a video. Now we have access to aerodromes, so that's another -5 pollution per territory. So I think now is the time I need to start actually focusing on increasing the pollution rate. So this is +1 pollution, this is +1 pollution, 10% food, industry. So we'll get those. And now we'll do aerodromes. So aerodromes don't get anything special as far as I know. They're just +5 pollution per area. So I'll just start like throwing them down. Now the problem I have here is stability is a little weak. So I'll throw down a couple commons quarters. Just like on the edge of places where it might make sense. And then we'll get a few. Wait, aerodromes aren't restricted to 1 per thing. Oh, aerodromes are unrestricted. Interesting. It kind of changes things. We'll have to think about that. Think about the consequences of that. Boom. This looks like a good farming area, to be honest, which might be kind of fun to mix in. So, like that, to start with. Aerodrome are for military use? Yes. But they give you pollution, which is the nice thing about them. Alright, we killed that boat, hopefully annoying them. They haven't made demands. Go there.
Forward.
Go join them. Head to America. Me-America. Kerma. The pattern continues in Kerma as well. Let's start ramping up the pollution in Kerma. So we'll grab that little bit of oil. We will grab charcoal kiln, sawmill, farmer thing, fertilizer plant. Boom, 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 boom. More coal. Always good to get another piece of coal. The pollution in this city is starting to take hold. Can't be done without enough luxuries. Just pop that there for the extra 5 pollution. Let's make sure we get our sawmills early. And our industrial silos. Now, where does the rest of the pollution come from? That's what I'm thinking of here. And I think not a lot comes from many places. It makes my life a little bit difficult. So let's get the sawmill and stuff like that. Get the pollution and food up. Power plants. Power plants. That's minus pollution. I'm trying to think of where the positive pollution comes from. +1 pollution on Maker's Quarter. No, the other one. What? Mechanized harvesting. Quarrying machinery. Do you want more hay? Hold on, my rabbit wants more hay. She came running over to me with a piece of it in her mouth, as if to say I don't have enough. Hi, little baby. Bum, 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 bum. 2 seconds. Alrighty. She got new hay. The biggest polluter is Australia. Well, you see, here's the thing. I want to kill the world in one turn, not a few turns. And so that requires me to play this game in a very strange and weird way. Excuse me. So let's go through the tech tree and just like grab everything. Queue everything up so nothing is left behind. End the turn. Alright, so up to now we're starting to look at pollution from a position of like this is starting to look reasonable, right? We're up to 292 pollution per turn, and we can keep on pumping that further and further. We're losing 370 influence from city cap. That's probably about where we want that to be, and we don't want it to go out much higher. In terms of crisis, we can't go to war with you yet. And in terms of crisis, we can't go to war with you yet. We have to like find... Ooh. Perhaps I can force a little bit of a war here. I can. Perfect. That will annoy them. That'll give me war support and hurt their war support. Airports pollute more than airdromes. Airports. Yes. However, the airport requires me to go into the industrial era to acquire. And I never want to go into the industrial era until the world is one turn from being polluted. Because of the way the challenge is structured, it's based on when you go into the industrial era. I'm in the early modern, so the second I go to the next era, the countdown begins. On, or like the counting up begins. Can you just head to the north? Okay, boom, boom. Farm, looking good. Lots of food. So we're going to grow like tremendously fast in the city using this river method that we're doing. That's kind of easy to time. But yeah, it's part of the fun. Dude's got planes. It's still, dude, Mongol horsemen are insane. I have not needed to change anything about my build. What's this? High furnace seems like it would be good. We definitely want more train stations. Those are quite powerful. Let's get our oil. I need to go through all of my territory and just like click through. And buy the stuff that makes sense with my influence. Like horses. Copper. Whatever that is. More oil. More oil, more oil. Any oilers? Hold on. I think one thing I would like to do is I think it would be nice to have a website because I could just have it open in the background whenever I'm just hanging out, and like it'd be cool if we had like an offline chat to just like, I mean, Discord is okay, but I find Discord, like the problem is with Discord is it just has too many channels and stuff. And I think it's a much better, like, I don't know, I've always liked a single chat channel where things are just crazy. Cause like, I feel like in a Discord you're encouraged to like scroll back up and participate, whereas in like a regular chat channel things are just always happening. Like someone's talking about something, there's an argument happening, things are being linked. People are just like chatting around, you know?
Pollution in this territory is
I thought it was fast as possible or starting from the industrial area in case of a draw. The way I read the rules is that the time is only counted when you get to the industrial area. Now, if I'm wrong about that, I'm wrong about that. But that is what I've built my plan around. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I built my plan around that. And so if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. That's okay. That's the way the rules were described to me. I'm okay with, you know, if I lose the challenge because I misinterpreted it, you know, not the end of the world. Okay, continuing to expand. Huge food in here, that's good. You are doing what? Hanging out. Hanging out. City's over here. Why not double check? Because I'm already so far invested. I mean, you already lost in the other case. They did it in 25 turns. 25 turns? I don't think you should spoil me like that. 25 turns is absurd. If someone did manage to, I would just be like, okay, they win at that point, because that's like a level of, that's playing the game at a level that I can't even begin to understand. Now it might be good to weave in a little bit of food here into my build. Let's think about that. These are good river food tiles. Do a little bit of weaving. Get this farmer's thing. Get this thing as well. And this, you're on expert policy, right? Your growth. It should be food, production, gold in that order. That is what I care about. Influence. How are you doing? My Kine is doing great. It's continued to expand. It's up to 2,500 production. It's a little bit of a weird city. Grab Niter. Train stations are definitely a priority. They're worth 5 pollution each. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. God damn it. Build off of those. So that'll keep you busy for a little while. Let's get the high furnaces in. Come on, go to the top of the queue, please. Then I would like this. Factories. Yes, factories are important. Definitely been missing that. That's another chunk of pollution. Let's go through our cities and make sure we get the factories up. So here, this, and this, and this, and this. That'll keep you busy for a turn. Then in here, this, this, and this. Then in here, this, and this. Then in here, boom, boom, boom. Prioritize scaling production. Now things are starting to activate. The almonds are coming home to roost. I do love activated almonds. Hi, why are you aiming for one turn when you can just never enter industrial and zero turn it? Because it's more fun to try to time it.
The means of
Personally.
production improve dramatically. Fewer people can produce more.
Like that I end the world the same turn that I enter the industrial zone. And plus, in order to fulfill the rules, like it's based on, it's counted from when you enter the industrial zone. So the theoretical best score you can achieve is, 1. Right? And I guess in other circumstances, where is this? Possess all of the oil resources and have factories built on them. I don't know how you build factories on oil. That's one of the things in the challenge that I don't fully understand. Zoom in on Yellowstone, it's pretty. It is quite nice. The game is generally very pretty if you turn off all the UI. The only thing I hate, okay, and it has turned to hatred, is I hate this grey fog of war because it makes me feel like my eyes are blurry. It doesn't feel like this is like I can't see this. It feels like I literally am having like a ischemic eye heart attack or whatever. Eye attack? I don't know what the word is for that. It's like my eyes just aren't working here. They work here. I would like this to be more like black or dark or something. I don't know. I don't like the fog of war. It's one of my only graphical complaints. I don't like the color on the fog of war. Yeah. I can go to war with these guys soon. Why don't you just auto explore? I'm tired of managing you. Same with you. Actually, it might be pollution. It's not pollution. Don't be silly. So we get these online. Things are looking quite powerful in here. Be good to get an industrial zone thingy. Good train station there. Let's make sure we get our pollution districts like so. Keep you busy for a little while. Maybe it's a little early to get the pollution stuff in here. We'll do it like that. This city over here, Mokenge. Good job. Coal plants. Wait, am I dumb? Did I miss this? Oh. Oh, no wonder it was going so slow. I just totally missed these things. Yeah, I'm a bit silly. Sorry about that. I'm a silly Billy. Yeah, I was wondering why it was going so slowly. That makes a lot more sense. Jesus. +1 stability on Maker's Quarter. Ooh, or 5 money on Maker's Quarters. Now, 5 money on Maker's... Now, I don't think stability on Maker's Quarter helps me a lot, but 5 money on Maker's Quarter is huge because it means that my income will skyrocket based on my production, and it also means that I can start attaching and merging cities much more rapidly. So that's kind of a big deal. I don't know if I can go up to another city. Maybe I could. We'll see. Military coordination researched. We're up to 686. Okay, that is more like it. That's more like the pollution I was expecting here. We have high pollution in this area, which means our stability is tanking. Okay. So how do we deal with high pollution? Minus 370 from pollution. That's a bit rough. Well, let's just start seeing if we can adjust it. Pick the stability on Maker's Quarter Civic. That's 1 stability per Maker's Quarter. It's not enough. Should have gone for the stability on religion thing? I think I did. No, I didn't. But what I can do is actually do what you said a little bit. And make that happen. So it's a dangerous game I'm playing with my stability here. Plus 10 stability on garrison. See if we can't get this under control before we die. With the religion and upgrade, it's plus 20, I think. I think it's like plus 30. Make sure we have people in position to attack aggro when the time comes. San Lorenzo. Let's ramp up and attach. Be an oiler. And then do the basics of garrisons. You here. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Hanseong. I think it's time for you to become a factory town as well. End turn. Let's see. Let's make sure we get City Watch. Bring that stability back up. Bring those units together. What do you guys become? Dragoons? That's kind of interesting.
Potatoes. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a
Doing
stew.
some painting for
Boil 'em,
my
mash
D&D
'em,
group
stick 'em
and
in a
gonna
stew.
DM tomorrow. Don't forget to lube your spuds, guys.
Okay, I'm not sure what that statement means, but thank you for your donation. I'm going to be honest, I'm questioning your life choices. And mine, for becoming a streamer. Okay. Pollution, 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 pollution. I think one of the things that does irk me about this game is that there are a lot of moments here where it's like literally a turn passes and your empire is crumbling. That is something that I think is not ideal. I don't think your empire should, on the swing of a single turn, go from being like, okay, you're in like a safe, steady place, and then boom, you're like in an irrecoverable crisis. Yeah, I don't know. That's just me. It's my take. So stability is like tanking. Let's go ahead. And attach here. Do one of these. Drop some of these. How many can I drop in one turn before? I can drop a lot in one turn. Can drop that many in one turn?
Reaching the end of an ideology axis isn't exclusive.
Will cities continue to pump out
Think of it as being
pollution if you liberate them? I actually
very
don't know.
goal-oriented.
It's a good question. It's a damn good question. Might be the route to go, actually. So propeller research. In this city I want to go for police force. Stability on garrison. And I want to continue to produce garrisons.
Speak. I promise.
I need higher war support here to kill these guys. Maybe I can just go. Okay, we got him. Oh, you shouldn't be taking attritional damage there. Coal plant and markets. Get these up. Oil. Boom. Oh, what was I doing? Oh, yeah. Need to get a little bit of garrisons going. Stability in this city has completely tanked. Let's begin building some garrisons. I'll quick purchase that one so I can get the city watch up. Nineveh. You're minus stability too. I'll quick purchase one garrison so I can get the city watch. Otherwise we keep spamming. We spamming. I hope you like spamming too. Perfect. Pyongyang. Pyongyang. Looking good. Probably want to attach a city soon. Let's do this first. I think such rapid crises are fairly reflective of reality. I think reality is whatever I want it to be. No, reality is probably not a good argument in my opinion for any gameplay decision ever, unless your game specifically is trying to be realistic. Whereas it's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to be authentic. We're trying to create an experience that feels like plausible. It doesn't necessarily have to be real, but it feels reasonably plausible. And I think that's kind of where some people lose the run of themselves when it comes to like, oh, it'll be realistic. It's so I think the compromise here that needs to be made is that it should feel authentic and fun to play. And right now, it does not. It does not hit both of those. So wow, I need so many garrisons to get the stability up because it's not where it needs to be. Huh. How are you doing? Maybe I should have gone garrison build. Hold on.
How free can you be?
Let's make garrisons
You don't dare
50%
leave
cheaper.
the
I think that
house.
makes my life simpler here. Oh, I just spilled water on my keyboard. No. Fuck. Oh, it's not a small amount either. Oh no. This isn't the first time. The keyboard is unplugged. Alright boys, we got work to do. Fuck. Hold on. Oh, there's so much water. There's actually... I don't know how this thing survives. This is going to take days to dry out. Okay, so... Part 1. We have the keyboard disconnected from the electricity. I don't know if that matters. But maybe it does. The unfortunate reality is this particular keyboard has screws in it that doesn't allow me to remove the keys. Oh, Christ. Okay. The keyboard is tilted at an angle, wrapped in a towel, to hopefully drip out as much water as possible. Because there's no way to access the keys on that keyboard, unfortunately, because it's a Logitech keyboard, and they decided to, for whatever reason on that particular model, they implemented to where you cannot take the back off the keyboard unless you take out some screws, and they're proprietary screws with special heads. So, yeah, just... ugh. Now, thankfully, I'm incredibly fortunate that I do have a spare keyboard. Very, very fortunate. Remove the keycaps and pour a bag of rice on it. Unfortunately, because it's a Logitech keyboard, I cannot remove whatever the build is. I've tried to remove the keycaps before, and it did not work. So it is unplugged, wrapped in a dry towel, and tilted so that water will run down, and hopefully that will dry it out in a reasonable amount of time. However, I do have this old-ish Razer keyboard. I'm incredibly fortunate to have this, to be honest with you. That is pure luck. Now, this keyboard is also dirty, so give me a second here so I can clean it. Ah, man. Right, I'm going to order a new keyboard. This is why I don't throw out my old electronical stuff. Razer or nada. Chroma is set up and ready to go. Okay, I've never used this. Okay. I will do this later. Right, my keyboard works. I'm very fortunate. Man, I'm fortunate. Whew, okay. I'm just going to admit it, guys. I think actually the majority of the success in my life was pure luck. Like that I just happened to have another keyboard. I actually don't think I'm good at doing things at all now. I've had a revelation. I'm always saved by pure luck. There's always, for some reason, luck is just always in my favor. Like I'm always saved by just the circumstance that I found myself in to have a spare keyboard. I am the true imposter. You know when you think to yourself, it's like, man, I'm an imposter. I'm so unlucky. I'm the guy who took all your luck. Okay, I want you to remember that. I took it all. So we did manage to get stability in here. We want to get police force. And keep pumping. I took your luck, okay? It was me and only me. And I would do it again. Any lookers? Alright, stability is now ramping back up so we can go back for what we were planning here. We can kind of get back into the swing of things. The gentle swing of things. So, like this. Look of the Irish is legit. The look of the Irish is actually supposed to be like an ironic thing where we're unlucky. Let's get police force in there. Plus however many garrisons I can fit. Quite a few, actually. Quite a few. Yasso the Prura. Let's do that there. Oiler. I don't mean the mathematician. I mean oil. Actual liquid. Okay, let's grab that. I don't like that if I zoom out a little bit too much, I can't see things that I could build anymore. I definitely want to get this coal here online. It's going to be priority number 1. This city has just been sitting here doing nothing, hasn't it? I'm upset at this reality. Hanseong is a handsome city, starting to come back in its stability, which is perfect. We have the police state, police force, not state. We have that activated. Get a couple more of those garrisons, and then we will continue the pattern. When we recover, wow, I can actually just throw down so many garrisons here. What's happening? Why can I place so many? That's crazy. Okay, just get that many. What is the pollution challenge? The pollution challenge is to see who could end the world in pollution the fastest, starting from the industrial era. So we've maxed out stability in here. That's perfect. Let's just do this. So that'll keep you busy for one turn. Agra belongs to me. Instant resolve. Perfect. Managed to win that. Pyongyang. Low pollution at 20 pollution. Let's see if we can pump up those numbers. Any polluters? Polluters in chat? Type F if you're a polluter. $38.986.702. What is that? Does Humankind have an endless turn mode? I got really off the game at release because I found a cello was like it was impossible to not break the mechanics. Has it changed for the better? Humankind is essentially the same game it was, but just like much more polished, with more content. It still has some of the issues, but those issues are better. Don't eat my floor. Hey, no. Get out of there. Get out of there. Don't eat my floor. Get out of there. Good girl. Yeah, girl. Don't eat the floor, okay? I distract you with toys. Toy. Yeah, maybe I should have. Maybe when I realized that the challenge had like a loophole in it, I should have talked to the devs and suggested changes. That probably would have been better. I think it would have been better if it was just based on the raw number of turns, maybe. Because obviously there's a loophole here. So I mean, you know. Look, if there's a loophole, I will exploit that loophole. I was always... It's just the kind of player that I am. Like, if I'm technically still following the rules, you can't stop me. That's just my conclusion. I think Humankind has the mechanics of base Civ games. I think Humankind has a lot of like interesting mechanics and stuff going for it, and I think it has a huge amount of potential. But a lot of people don't feel like they can, like, you can't play potential, right? You play the game that you have in front of you, which is a fair enough point to make. I enjoy Humankind. I do think though that, like, because of the level that I play these games at, I get a little bit bored of it. Like, I can only play a game of Humankind like every month or two, which is kind of like the cadence that I'm at with it. Like maybe every month or two I'll do a full game. Like, when I get into the game and I'm trying something new, it's really, really fun. I will say that. Like, it's really, really engaging. The combat's fun. Sometimes the combat's frustrating, sure. I'll admit that. I won't like be in denial about that. Burka! They've settled in Australia. God damn it. Where is this oil even? Oh. Will there be a YouTube series on this run? No, I haven't structured it like a YouTube series. This is more of like a live stream thing. I might do like a post, depending on the outcome of the challenge. I might do a video on that. And I think that would be pretty reasonable. Are you serious? I don't have enough stability in here yet. Do we have police force? We do. Wow, the stability in here is just that low. Well, let's keep concluding. Perfect. Let's bring the stability in here, up in line. City watch. Any absorbers? Keep you busy.
Notre Dame. An impressive achievement built at a time when scientific inquiry...
So we're 2 turns from level 1 pollution. And we got Notre Dame, that's good. The game is going to start asking us to go up to the next era, but I refuse. Remind me later. Make your way down south. Make your way down south. Upgrade. Make your way down here to control. Upgrade. You are... Join that battle, please. Instantly resolve it. What's going on in Myconade? Myconade's got a loyalty problem. Okay. Cancel all these. I don't know why I was building those. No. Ah! I hate when I open that menu by accident. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Is it like I'm holding shift and pressing A to move the camera and it's just like, haha, you wanted to open the wonder menu? And I'm like, no. No, I did not. So City Watch is here. Then we're checking out the city of Memphis, continuing to build it up. Stability seems fine in here. We can spam out industrial zones, I reckon. I'll keep you busy. Kerma, the frog, is now positive on loyalty. A carpet of industrialization, get to work. What do we got here in Nineveh? Perfect stability. Continue the construction of endless pollution. Parsa. Very parsimonious of you, Parsa. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. City Watch. Any City Watchers? Will there be a VOD? There's always VODs on my YouTube channel. If you go to my YouTube channel, go to my front page and scroll down, there is a playlist, an unlisted playlist called Stream VODs, or live stream VODs. And you can always, always, always find my previous live streams, unless something crazy happens that forces me to take it down, which has happened once or twice. So sometimes they're not there. Let's attach here so we can start to build the carpet of industrial doom. I care not for your simple wishes. I care only for the glorious industrialization of the world. Nice. We're about to hit pollution stage 1. Perfecto. Alright. You, what are you doing? Become a leveled up man. Go there. Go there. Create outpost. Create outpost. Get luxuries. Get niter. Get this. Get coal. Get this. We definitely want to keep getting coal, because coal scales like our entire empire in a really, really nice way. If I was like optimizing harder, I could probably do way better here. I'm super not optimizing. There's niter. I can get that online. Niter. Let's have a little bit of a look around. Oh yeah, right there. And oh, a little bit of coal. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm being a little lazy doing this challenge. Being a little lazy. It's mostly just because I don't really have challenge brain. I can't really do... I can do challenges, but they're not my thing. If that makes sense.
You have built the first harbor to construct and
This is a
launch
fun
vessels
challenge,
of
though, I
the
will say
Empire.
that. Because it kind of reminds me of the
Time to stock
Coruscant
up on
challenge.
champagne bottles.
Has the same kind of energy. Sortie, instant resolve. A little bit of coal over here. Split these? I can't. What do you got for me, San Lorenzo? Your stability is fine. Continue to build the carpet of production. Finally, stability is coming to be stable in here. Long last. Then we've got Yasoprura. Now I wonder. I assume by the name Coruscant Challenge is to cover the world in the city. Yes, I did that. So is the plan to go from no pollution to world-ending pollution in one turn? You can't really do it in one turn, but the plan is to end the game the same turn that I entered the industrial era. Essentially, that is the goal. That is the objective. Okay, so this city is... Ooh, it's losing stability. Let's attach this territory here and begin concluding. And we'll build this whole section out here for this.
Global pollution, though low, is certainly
Nice.
not zero.
Top polluter, I gained fame.
Biggest offender.
So we'll hit the next level of pollution in 5 turns. So that means we're well on our way to the objective here. Let's go. It's me, it's Mario. Yes, police force. Perfect. Continuing to develop. All right, what's going on in Leventa? Living the vida Leventa. You come here. You go there. We died. Rip. Rest in peace. At least I don't have to manage those units anymore. That's honestly the win. That was the victory for me. There's less units I have to micromanage. Jesus. That's something I definitely feel like Old World really gets props for me from that. Is there's a limit to how much micro you can do. You can't micro everything. So you got to prioritize, and that makes like the actual decision-making process like way simpler, and also in a way more deep. So our stability in here is still absolutely just shattered. Well, I was going to say a different word there, but shattered. Let's continue to spam the garçon. So that's 17. Do I have police force? There's police force. Alright, get that underway. God, I would not like to attack these islands. The goal of this challenge is telling Potato he's actually cheating. Listen, you. I may have broken the spirit of the challenge. However, I did not break the explicit rules, okay? And if you don't break the explicit rules, you never did anything wrong. Probably not the right thing. If you break the spirit of the rules, you're a jerk. I fully accept that that's what I am here, doing it this way. I'm okay. I'm okay with the people hating me, okay? I'm like Batman, okay? They need someone to hate. You know, honestly, sometimes there's a lot of people out there who will like... Now, I think it's totally okay. If you're like 13 or 14 and you're comparing yourself to a superhero because you like really identify with them, that's like totally fine, okay? But if you're in like past your 20s and you're posting like Joker memes, unironically, like with your own face on them, I think society went wrong somewhere. And specifically, society failed you in a way that you can't integrate. Because, like, you know, it's okay to identify with a superhero. Like, I think that's a pretty normal thing to do. Because they are, like, analogies for, like, real human archetypical experience, right? Like, Batman is, like, the loss of the parents through injustice, and then spending the entire, you know, rest of his character arc trying to deal with that and also find revenge somehow, and ultimately coming to terms with the fact that, you know, vengeance is not necessarily the thing that serves him the most, and that actually the service is the thing that serves, like helping other people is the thing that heals him. Right, that's an understandable character arc that anyone could maybe identify with, or at least you could see how the character arc makes sense. But if you're just like, you know, if you think the Joker aesthetic fits you, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. If you're in your, you know, if you're beyond a certain age, it's just like you're just a lost cause. Not much can be done. You're attempting to make the world as uninhabitable as fast as possible. I think we're way past being a jerk. It's probably true. It's probably true. Okay, yeah. Stability in here is bad. Let's just turn Spain into a fortress, honestly. Like, what other use is there for Spain? Let's be real here, okay? Hashtag Gibraltar. Spain is pain. Somewhat true. I actually really like Spain as a country. It's nice to go to. Although, I hate what people do in Spain. And when I say hate, I mean, like, I don't begrudge people. Like, you go to Spain, you have a good time, you party, whatever. That's fine. If you want to do that, that's great. Enjoy it. I don't care. I don't care. Like, oh, let's get drunk and go to nightclubs and sit on the beach. I'm like, wow, that is the antithesis of what I want from a holiday. I want to go to, like, events. I want to go to cool stuff. I can relax at home, okay? If I'm on holiday, I'm out to get learned. I'm out to get stimulated. I'm out to meet new people and experience new things. Try getting a nuke? No. I don't think we're supposed to use nukes in the challenge. For whatever reason. I think it could, like, trigger a victory or something. Actually, I don't know. All I know is I will not be doing that thing. Okay, keep it going, keep it going. Memphis, stability is getting worse. Understandable. -2 stability on district. Alright, yeah. Just destroy all this. keep going. Wow, really? Stability is still not enough in here. I've built so many. Okay, we got stability under control in here, and we've got all the tiles under control. Presence of a hostile army in there. Okay. Ah, I see. Build a whole bunch of line infantry. Punishment. Minus 80% stability loss per turn. Political entitlement.
Surreptitious way to impoverish your enemies.
I wish I knew what the triggering events for these things were. Which Joker? That's a good question, actually. I'm not super read on comic book stuff. I wish I was more read on that kind of stuff. Like pop culture. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm super addicted to video games. I can't stop. I love doing them. I love playing them. I love talking about them. I love experimenting with them. I love thinking about them. It's like an obsession for me, to a degree, that it's probably like a little bit unhealthy, if I'll be totally honest. This is not where I wanted these units to spawn. Like, it's slightly unhealthy. Does what is this? Revolution. Reset all your civic choices. Oh. That's never happened to me before. I didn't even know that could happen. Hopefully not an industrial revolution. I hate to tell you, but that's been long underway. Okay, we've got them to retreat. Leventa, really? Wow. I thought I had my stability under control, but apparently not.
Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew.
Farmers, thank you so much. Frisbee. Protesting.
You have reached the end of an ideology axis. Of all
Ongoing revolution. Okay. I thought I got my stability under control. Am I wrong? I was super wrong. Okay, hold on. Yeah, apparently I was like hyper wrong. Even my influence from pollution is hurting me. It's not ideal, obviously. So now I can't afford to do more outposts, which sucks. Assault, instant resolve. Let's go through our cities here. Man, really? Really? I have like so much stability in here and it's still not enough. That's crazy. Hold on. Really? Wow, it's actually getting worse? Oh, man. It's getting worse? Oh. It's getting worse because it's because it reset all my civic choices, which lowered my stability. So being low on stability lowered my stability in like a tautological
Not only was it the palace for 2
death
dynasties
spiral.
and 14 emperors, the Forbidden City was rumored to contain 9,999 rooms.
So that's Poland dead again. God, I can't take it all, can I? No. I can't force them to be my vassal. I'll just take what I can.
So nice when things are good for me and bad.
But I do need to pillage this city, for sure. Can't have it. Sure, let's trade luxuries. Sounds good to me. Carabiner. Maybe I activated this whole like pollution thing a little early. And I should have been focused on other stuff. Time will tell. If we did it too soon. We're up in Alaska now. You here in Krakow just do random thing. Does not matter. Stability in here is still awful. Really? Really? Wow. That's actually a real problem for me.
You're at
There
the
we go.
end of an ideology axis?
Revolution in
Well,
3
there's something to be
turns.
said for unswerving
The
dedication.
revolution ends, plus 40 stability in all cities. That's helpful. The effects of enabled civics are enabled again. Okay, that's good. That should bring us back up to a more stable place. Stop trying to build that train station. I'm honestly sick of it. Just turn Spain into a fortress. Get to work on that. Found an outpost. Perfect. Thankfully, we can use gold for this again. Retreat back to heal and relax. Go look for more things to grab. Anything to attach, perhaps? Possibly not. Relax. We have a police force in here. Man. I have minus 700, minus 400, minus 80. So that be like 1,100. So I should be pretty close to stability in here, actually, if I keep building these. That should get us a lot closer. Okay, we finally have stability in here, which means we can attach a new area. And do what needs to be done. Capital punishment. Plus 5 stability on commons quarters is not bad. Food on farmers quarters is also quite good. Instant resolve, thank you. Thankfully I can survive these rebellions quite easily. Maxed out stability in here, that's good. So we just need to get this stability number up. I mean, you already maxed this out. So let's attach a new territory and begin the work anew. This will be an industrial era. I keep doing that. I keep doing the thing where I open things that I want to. Okay. Wow. Stability jumped back down off the back of a single maker's quarter. More garrisons, I guess. Ah, pollution got worse. That's the problem. I'm constantly fighting this insane death spiral of pollution. Every open tile will become a garrison. I mean, eventually, right, we have to defeat this stability spiral, copium? Right? It's gotta happen eventually. We can't just always be stuck in a death spiral. Turns out if you're destroying the world on purpose, people get mad. I mean, who knew? Who knew? How could we know about that this would be the consequences of our actions? There's no way I could have known. There's no way I could have known that this is what would happen. Oh, annoying. Grab more. Should probably go control Madagascar. You guys can go grab southwestern Australia. You can chase them down. Maybe go check out New Zealand. Bountiful on Pyongyang, overproductive or prosperous. All of these seem kind of weak. %. The game is about to end because of an unsustainable level of pollution. 225 point. Excellent. So this is the moment that we've been building towards. We go up as we'll let the British be the ones who run the world. No. We will go up as the French. Confirm. We have ended the world. We've done it. So on the same turn that we joined the Industrial Revolution, the world will end. None of our cities have positive stability, unfortunately. But we did make a really pretty mess of the world. That was fun. End game. Boom.
The world born in the great era
So
has been
we
lightened
become
by revolutions.
these guys. The
Will
game
French
ends.
live up to their best, or launch
Humankind is
another
over.
round of terrors?
The end game sequence. GG. Did I theoretically make it? Restart the game's recap. So I think that's it. So if I take my save file here, do the replay to see if you went up. I think what I'll do is we'll just do a quick save scum. Did this MF really settle Pyongyang and Washington, D.C.? Listen, serendipity. It was not intentional. The game did that. I am merely a vessel through which the stories of the game are told, okay? The game decided that Washington, D.C. should be Pyongyang. I had no part in that decision. It was decided by the fates. So here's what we'll do. Cheese it slightly. So we'll go up with the French, and it'll be one turn. I think turn 90 to end the world seems pretty good. So we end our turn. We go to the next era.
Born in the great
We are
era of
France.
Enlightenment revolutions. Will the French live up to their best, or launch another?
And the
round
game
of
is
terrors?
over. So how do I end? So I take this, save. Game Ogre. That's the save I'll submit. Now, none of my cities have positive stability, but perhaps we could do a little exploit here and detach so the city has positive stability. I think I'm done. This was a really fun challenge. I feel like I did a short practice run, and honestly, I wish I'd done another one. Because I think I could have done a really, really cool thing here. I think if the rules were slightly different, it would have been a little bit more interesting. Or maybe I have the rules misinterpreted. Yeah, but there you go.
You have reached the mark
What is the
of
message for
greatness,
destroying the world by pollution?
making your place in it an even greater achievement. No other civilization has equaled your ability to leave a lasting mark on humankind. You will be remembered as a leader that excelled at many things, not one. Your fame was due to the balance of your skills. Not all empires are able to gain fame by building a wonder, but you did. An awe-inspiring achievement and a great place for tourists. Your fame also derives from your religious role. You persevered as a leader of a faith in these difficult times. One more testament to your perseverance. Part of your legacy was being involved in the longest war in history. Congratulations. Under your guidance, the thrilling tale of humankind has been rewritten in your own words. There may be future adventures and deeds, an even grander scope for this grand story. Regardless, you have left a great mark and answered the question. How far will you push humankind?
Sorry, I zoned out there. God, this last week has just been... This last week, I have lived a lifetime in this week. I'm going to be real with you guys. I have lived a lifetime. I have done more in the past week than I've done in some months of my... in some years of my life. Do you have hope? Do you still have hope for a new Humankind gameplay update? Yeah, I think Humankind's future is bright as far as I'm concerned. The sort of teasers that we've been given and the roadmap and stuff like that is really, really cool. I'm looking forward to what's changed. Bro, I actually just fully zoned out there. I was in a different dimension. Current culture is Josian. No, I had to. I clicked France, did I not? Did you try out the Vanilla Improvement Project mod? No, I haven't. Ah! GG, it was close. Hold on. Did I not advance? I swear I advanced as France. I feel like if I got another run at this, I could do it much faster. I think I could do it way faster and way more efficiently. Like with proper micromanagement, you could do this in maybe 60 turns. Yeah, I did. I made it to be France. I was France. Okay. So, that's all she wrote for Humankind tonight. What am I going to do with myself? I could keep streaming. Try out some mods. I could... No, you know what? I think we completed our challenge. That's the stream over. I will throw you guys on over to someone else. I'll get the save file turned in. And I will thank you all for watching. What is this game? Humankind is a 4X historical, humanity-based 4X game. Anyone streaming Humankind? Let's have a little bit of a look here. No, unfortunately. I will go ahead and host this random person. Hold on, let me double check that they're not like crazy.
More food.
Hold on. I'm not going to host this person because I think that's a child. And I just, you know, just do not interact with children on the internet, okay? Do not interact. I'm just going to host a Civ 6 person. On Spot TV, guess what, guys? You're going to go watch some competitive Civ 6.
Take it out. I'm actually curious. Are they gonna give the series to England? Because
all right.
he would need
I love you all very much.
If he wants to get the next
I'll see you guys
that's
next
also gonna
time.
be the diplomatic quarter series, so